Hi, my name is Iain Ward. I'm CEO of Solar Agricultural Services, also known as SolAg. I'm here to talk about what we do and how we do it, what our mission is, and how we work with IF. We are a company that does planning for agrivoltaic projects. Agrivoltaic is a fun, interesting word for agriculture and photovoltaics, which is also known as solar. And what we're doing is growing crops underneath solar panels. Super simple. Those crops are vegetables. Those crops can be hay. Those crops can be livestock grazing on grass. And our mission is our goal is to create plans that work for the landowner, that work for the tenant farmer or the farmer. Sometimes they're the same as the landowner, sometimes they're not. And that work for the community, that work for the local folks that come to rely upon that food. Our true passion is to reinvigorate the passion for producing nutrient-rich food in a sustainable manner. If we can spread the knowledge of regenerative agriculture, spread the practices that go to reinforcing good soil, good water conservation techniques, and that, as a result, comes into nutrient-rich food that feeds our family, then we're truly sustainable. And that is the goal, to combine energy sector resources with agricultural sector know-how and use that millions of acres that will be ground-mounted solar for a dual use, growing crops and producing energy, sequestering carbon from both powering our grid, producing energy from the sun, and producing energy into our food that gives us sustenance as a society. So we are thrilled to be working with IF to help us scale this mission, to help us achieve the goals. In order to do that for millions of acres, we've got to add more people. We've got to get this message out that this is possible, that this is something that is well received by farmers and local communities and tenant farmers and legislators and politicians, educators as well. We got to spread that word. So we're working with IF to help solidify our back end, help us identify who's the best type of personnel, the best number of people to get out into the market and talk about this as a possibility. And where there's a possibility, where there's a will, there's a way. There's a possibility of combining these two things, which there is. We've proven it out. Then now it's just a matter of doing it on more and more land with more and more people, and turning those millions of acres into keeping them as farms and turning them even into regenerative systems, and looking at the entire whole, the greater whole, and helping folks really feel good about sequestering carbon, pulling carbon out of our atmosphere, and developing the soil, developing the plant matter, and providing ourselves with nutrient-rich food.